Guys, I'll open this bottle. I'm holding my iPad because it's not charged up. I spent all afternoon at the accountant's and I forgot to charge all my things before I left. Hi guys. Hi Miss Smithy88. Hi Grace. Hi guys. Hi Miss M Schmidt. Hi Melanie Thompson. Hi Hannah. Hi Naomi. Hi Claudia. Hi Sarah. So many regulars and so many newbies. Evelyn. Stella Starlight. Good night Luna's here. Hi guys. Hi Elsie. Hi Rachel. Hi guys. How are you all? Leanne's here. Borrow few is here. I couldn't read that one. Janet's here. How's that bubba growing, Janet? How you going? Craig's here. Hi, Craig. Barnes 8. How are you, lovely lady? I'm great. I've just spent the afternoon at the accountant's. He was telling me all kinds of shit I didn't understand. I'm not great with the accountancy stuff. I'm like, okay, I'll just let you set all that up. Thank God I trust you. It's like, can we move this thing here to here? And we set this thing up, and then the tax is this, and the tax that. And I'm like, oh, it's like you're speaking Chinese. Actually catching you in the AM. Oh! How you going, Janet? Do you like Dino chicken nuggets? Ooh, I don't like any chicken nuggets. No, thank you. Hello. Hi, Vishni. I'm great, guys. A friend puts me down. Is that a reflection of my own self-concept? It's probably just old story about you thinking people put you down, darling. Don't worry about it. It's growing, lol. Oh, good. That bump is growing by the day. Oh. So, guys, a little exchange happened earlier this afternoon with a girl. Look, there's a video I posted. A lot of people took offense to it because I was just trying to be funny and people took it way too seriously and thought I was being offensive about spiritual people. And some girl has written, you need help, seek help or something. You're an idiot, seek help. And I thought, I don't even know how to reply to this because it's so much vitriol in this statement. It's like, I wish I had never had an exchange with her. So I'm just going to say from now on, if there's any hater comments, because they're getting worse, because obviously my account's growing and that's obviously I have an assumption that that's what happens when you get more popular, more haters come along, especially people who don't believe what you're saying. Because I know I said that to Sammy Ingram about 6 months ago. I said, as your account grows, you'll get more haters. Don't worry about it. It means you're more popular. It's obviously a belief I have. So there's a lot of haters popping on the account now. I just want to say I'm no longer going to engage in any of the comments. I don't care how horrific they are. I'm just not going to reply because I think it just gives fire to the haters and there might be some mentally ill people here that I'm clapping back at, and I don't want people, feeling mental after I've said something. So I'm just not going to say anything anymore. So if you guys want to say something to them, go ahead. But you don't even need to do that, guys. You don't need to defend me. And I'm just not going to comment anymore. Okay? Just so you know. Love you and what you do. Keep going on. Thanks, darling. I used to respond a lot of mine, then I stopped and they disappeared. Yeah. Look, I wasn't responding, but just in the last couple of videos, there's been some real LOA nuts in here, really getting real antsy and kind of arguing with me. And I'm like, should I just say something? And then I made the mistake of saying a few things. Oh, I wish I hadn't. The only reason why I said anything on that particular video is because people were saying, oh, you're being offensive about turbans. And I'm like, guys, there are a whole lot of dumb bitches on here who are appropriating chakras and not even understanding where chakras even came from, not understanding any kind of Hinduism if they're talking about anything from the Hindu religion, and you're getting annoyed at me. That's what I was kind of defending myself for, because I was like, I'm actually saying that these people don't know anything about what they're saying, and they're just doing it for video views, but you're getting annoyed at me. So that's the only reason why on that particular video I clap back at people, because I think there's a lot of very offensive people on this app who don't have a clue what they've appropriated, what they're talking about, any of the spiritual things they're teaching to people as some kind of expert. Even people with gua sha are doing gua sha on their face and they don't even understand how to even say the word properly, how to operate the gua sha properly, and they're teaching people how to fucking use their gua sha, and I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, so there's a lot of people on here becoming so-called experts, and it's kind of annoying. But look, and people might think, I'm trying to be an expert. I'm not. I'm just teaching you from my experience, and I don't even want to say teaching because I'm not even teaching. I'm just talking. Hi, Loz. Good afternoon. Oh, you're such an inspiration person. Could you manifest for me? I don't manifest for other people, darling. I would be manifesting all fucking day for everyone else. You've got to do it yourself. Darling, you have the power in you, don't you realize? Do you not realize Jesus Christ is in you? I know that sounds religious, but that's the power you have. Do it. I ordered the book from Neville Goddard, the one you have. Oh, did you, Evelyn? Yay. Loz, I got into my dream uni because of you. Oh, did you, darling? Oh, my God. Congratulations. If I wasn't holding my iPad, I'd be clapping for you, darling. Hooray. What did you do? How exciting. I'm protective of all you guys in the group. Actually, haha, not sorry. Yes, catch. I'm just not going to comment anymore, guys. But they're helping my algorithm, so whatever. I bought a gua sha. Yeah, no, buy the gua sha, but just make sure you're watching a person who actually does it properly. Don't use the gua sha on the thin end of the gua sha. That is fucking your skin. You've got to do it like that. There's a lot of people fucking scraping their skin with the fucking thing. That's not how you do it. I easily attract what I desire. Yes! Literally changed how I was manifesting because of you, and now things come to me the same instant. Woo! Really, darling? Hey. Oh, wonderful. Yay. Which Neville Goddard book should I read first? Feeling is the Secret is really easy compared to the others, probably. And then maybe The Power of Awareness. They get trickier, kind of more religion-y, but even though he's not talking about religion at all. I'm a master manifester. Yes, guys, say that. When I'm focusing on his picture and talk to him, does he feel it? I don't know when, and I don't know how long it takes, but guys, eventually they hear it, feel it, think it. I looked at pictures and told myself I was going, visualized me getting an acceptance email. Oh, I looked at pictures and told myself I was going to the uni. Visualized me getting the acceptance email. Yes, darling. Oh, wonderful. That is amazing. Good for you, darling. Congratulations. What do I think of Florence Govushin? She's wonderful. She's just before Neville. Basically teaching the same thing in a different way, just with different words. I have had 3 unexpected sources of money come in this week. Stoked. Oh, I'd be stoked too, darling. Oh, good for you. Hang on, I'm scrolling up. Loz, I've had 2 people reach out and say, you've been on my mind like crazy. Yes, I have, lol. Oh, Pamela, that's so funny. Thank you for all your help. My manifestation came so fast. Oh, did it, darling? What happened? What did you manifest? Tell her. Is that my dog eating the cat's food? Molly, come here. She goes in and eats all the cat's food. You're a little shit. Come here. She knows she's in trouble. I have been feeling so good lately. Oh, what? Hang on. I've been feeling so good lately. I've only been affirming for a few days. Oh, wonderful, M71. Yes, guys, it has that effect only after a few days. I kept manifesting marriage with SP, but then checked to see he's messaged me. How do I control this? Stop checking. Guys, if you keep checking the 3D all the time, the messages, the socials, try not to. Try to live in the end in your mind. Up here, live in your mind more, darling. Try if you can to distract yourself with other things and have some self-control, because it will fuck you up when you're looking at the messages all the time. Thank you for your help. My manifestation came so fast. Oh, what happened? Tell us. I've been listening to Neville's audiobooks. They're amazing. Yes! I actually tried listening to his audiobooks, but they really annoyed me because they weren't in his voice. So I think I just read them instead. Oh, no, I listened to The Power of Awareness because I don't actually have a copy of that book. I did listen to, is it Mitch Horowitz or whoever does the reading of it? But I don't like listening to Neville without Neville's voice. Only Lila on Nevolution I like. But look, there's so many Neville books that have been read by other people because he dead. He very dead. Although he would say to you that he's very alive. He's still here. He didn't want a grave because he doesn't believe in graves, and he must have been really pissed off when they gave him one in Barbados. He'd be pissed. At the end of all his lectures, he would say, at the end when he was dying, he would say, I'm not long for this world. I won't be here long. People in the lectures must be going, oh, okay. I'm not long for this world. The SP texts me after 2 months on silence after I rewrote a text I had sent from her. Oh, wonderful, darling. The SP texts me after 2 months of silence after I rewrote a text I had been sent from her. So you rewrote the shitty text to a good text, and then she texted you. Woohoo! That's a really great thing to do, guys, is to write a text from them as if it's from them. Or rewrite it. Absolutely. I believe I manifested my SP back, but he hasn't committed to me. Darling, it doesn't matter if they haven't yet. That's old stuff still playing out. Old thoughts you had about him being non-committal, old thoughts you had about yourself not being chosen, etc. It's still playing out. Just see the new version of him, see you and him committed in your mind, and don't react to the current 3D, which is old. So funny. I'm used to your voice, even the rants. I fell asleep to your voice last night. Oh, Noreen. What, I was shouting and you fell asleep? That's disturbing. Sorry, guys. Loz, what about inspired actions? Oh, God. Oh, the LOA. They love to talk about the inspired action. Take inspired action. Darling, you don't know it's inspired until after you've done it. That's what inspired action is. Okay? You don't know why you did it, and then you do it. And then afterwards, when the manifestation turns up, you go, oh, that's why I did that. That's what inspired action is. Anything else is fucking with the 3D. Okay? I was sad because SP never reached out since I last saw him, but now I just assume he will contact me. Good, Marissa. And think about all those other guys who got wanting you. Just let him be jealous. Let's see what happens. Yes, darling. What about these manifestation codes? Do they help or is it BS? This is my face for that question. Okay. I manifested my Deb dress. I love it so much. It's perfect. Oh! Make sure you put a picture in the Facebook group, darling. We want to see it. You're baking a souffle. Don't check it. You'll wreck it. Yes, guys. Can you imagine if you're trying to cook a souffle and you open the oven? The whole thing would just go... Be fucking wrecked. Stop checking the oven. Stop checking the socials. Stop checking for the messages. You'll fuck your souffle. It's funny how many of us fall asleep or affirm in Loz's voice. Love it. Oh, my God. That's too funny. Why do so many manifest a text from a toxic person when you literally can manifest everything? I don't know, darling. You must have an old story going on. I used to be so into the LOA and fell down when things wouldn't happen, but the law of assumption plus... What? Eb 71? I can't see the rest? But good, darling. I'm glad you found the light. I always use your affirmations. It's helped a lot. Oh, wonderful, darling. I talked to my SP today and it went well compared to the past. Getting rid of the old story. Yes, Bitty Boom 97. Oh, wonderful, darling. Yes, keep just doing that. Just thinking new story, new story, new story, new story. No old story. Yeah, I manifested him to come back, but he got mad at me again. What should I do? Ignore it. Ignore it. Sorry, I've just got people messaging me. Ignore it, darling. Just see the new version and ignore the shit. You know, don't take abuse or anything from them. Be like, is that so? Okay. Okay, whatever the reaction you want to have. Don't start a fight with them and don't react. Just see the new version. Feels so much better. Oh, God, it's jumping. Yes, darling, I did it after listening to you saying rewrite the old shit. Yes, darling. Oh, hooray. SP and I are in communication now. Are you? Good night, Luna. But I have to move to the other side of the country next week. Oh, that's no good. That's a bit fucked up. Oh, darling, just affirm that either he follows you there or you get to stay there. Or absence makes the heart grow fonder, and when you're away from each other, he falls in love with you even more. SP called me on no caller ID yesterday, but I just to hear my voice. He was silent, but I knew it was him. Ah! I love it. Psychic told me SP would always hate me. Ha 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 ha. He was wrong within weeks of telling me that. Good. Psychic schmarkic. How can I manifest a date with my SP? Please help. Guys, I want you to go to the end of you're their girlfriend already. Or boyfriend. Not the date. The date is the how. Don't worry about the date. How can I manifest a shift? Or imagine the date if you really want to imagine the date. If you really want to, darling. Why? Oh, hang on. I actually haven't done SP in ages. I focus self-concept 2. Always works. Yes, guys, I sat doing my SC, my self-concept affirmations today while I was stuck in the biggest traffic jam. And I couldn't figure out what it was. It was just about 5 minutes from my house. And it was like a 3-car pile-up. And I was stuck there for ages. So I just affirmed while I'm in the car. Why do psychics tell you the opposite outcome of what you want? Do you still carry on manifesting? Guys, psychics are just reflecting your fears and your thoughts, okay? So if you have fearful thoughts that it might not come true, that's obviously why you're at the psychic. Guys, you've got to realize a lot of the time why you're at the psychic is because you're seeking answers and feeling unsure and feeling fearful. That's why you went to a fucking psychic in the first place. So all they're going to reflect is your fearful thinking, which is why they're giving the opposite answer than you want. Got it? Of course he loves and adores me and only treats me with respect. Yes, love it. I manifested blowing up on TikTok. So easy. Oh, what did you do, darling? Tell me. Affirm me and my sister have a close bond, going away for a weekend to Amsterdam today. Her idea. Oh, that's lovely, darling. Were you not that close before? Did something happen? You had a falling out or something? Oh, that's lovely. Why did so many manifest a text from a toxic person? I saw that one. I have finals in a couple of minutes. Not a vibe. Oh, darling. Just affirm it goes brilliantly. Oh, my God. Have fun. That's amazing. What are we having fun about? I keep seeing Tarot on my view page saying he's coming back, but I just listen and go, yeah, well, yes, he's my husband. So, yes. I manifest my TikTok video going viral. It was crazy wild. Really? What did you do, darling? Tell us. Manifested getting an A in class. Oh, Janet, did you? Are you studying, Janet, while you're pregnant and working? Holy shit. Should you listen to what psychics tell you? Guys, they're just reflecting your thinking. It's up to you. It's up to you. I did have a call with a girl the other day, a one-to-one, who's a medium and a psychic, and I said to her, maybe you should come on a live with me and give me a medium reading. Because I am into mediums because I see spirit myself, right? Well, just once I have, but I feel it, okay? So I'd be interested to see what she reads about me mediumship-wise. I'm not really much interested in the psychic stuff because I know she'll just reflect my shitty thinking, but I said to her, come on alive. But then I thought everyone will probably say, well, Loz, why are you getting psychic on? You always tell us it's your thinking. Well, yeah, but mediums are a bit different. Mediums are talking to spirit. So in my head anyway, that's what I believe. But how do you know if they're a medium? That's the catch-22, isn't it? Loz, the other day, my grandmother told me I had a clear glowing skin and it's one of my manifestations. Oh! Thanks, Grandma. Love it. Yes, it does. And you're doing amazing at it too. What are we talking about, Bella? Blah, blah, blah. Everyone's congratulating her and I can't see it. Is it okay to affirm SP? We still live together, but he broke up with me. Weird situation. Yes, darling, absolutely. Keep doing it. For me, even my most accurate psychic wasn't 100% right. Yep. So do we not check their social media? ? Also, do we not check to see if they've replied? I'd just rather you didn't check anything, Adele. Because it's just checking the 3D. You're not living there in your mind, are you, if you're checking the 3D? Aren't you creating the 3D? What do you need to check it for? Checking. Just in the word checking, it's like, I don't believe it's going to come, so I'm going to check it. Aren't you creating what's going to come? What do you need to check it for? Have you heard of Mr. 2020 on Facebook? Yes, I was quite active in his group years ago. I learnt a lot about Neville from that group. Not from 20 necessarily. Oh, some. But there used to be a guy called Greg Markovich in the group, and he was wonderful, and he's left now, and I kind of left the group when Greg left because he had the best answers. I learnt a lot from that group, but I find 20's answers for things very cryptic. I mean, it's an all right group, but they're very, 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 very cult-like in their feeling about Neville that he's just visualising only, never said affirmations, which is completely wrong. He wasn't a big affirmer, but he did say affirmations and he did talk about affirming in his lectures. So when people say that, I kind of get annoyed with people in the group because I'm like, guys, he did have affirmations. Isn't it wonderful, an affirmation? Isn't it, I did it, I am doing it, I'll continue to do it until that which I've done is perfectly externalized in my world? That's an affirmation. And they're like, oh yes. And I'm like, right. Hey, Loz, what do you think about revision on the spot? Yes, revise on the spot. I do it every time I burn myself. I shouldn't affirm this, but I burn myself a lot. I'm very clumsy in the kitchen. And every time I burn myself, if I put my hand on a hot pot or I burn myself with oil or water or hot water or something, I just straight away imagine the complete opposite of what happened. So I didn't put my hand on the hot part of the pot. The water avoided my hand, and then it never gets burned. I do it on the spot all the time with burning, but also other things when people tell you something and it's not what you want to hear, I go, okay, could you check for me anyway? If they tell me they don't have a certain thing, and I say, I have that thing, I have that thing, I have that thing. And I'm kind of revising what they told me, or I tell them what they're going to tell me. Well, that's not really revising, but I tell them what they're going to say. And then they come out and say it. The SP texts me after 2 months on silence. Oh, I saw that one. I'm going down. How can I manifest to shift? Shift places, shift where you live. Just imagine you live in the other place. Make here, there, darling. Imagine where you are now is there. What if he said he doesn't want to talk to me, but I still want to talk to him? Should I give him time? Darling, they're only saying you're reflecting your shitty thinking, okay? So when people say shit like that, you've got to understand they're reflecting your old thoughts. Sorry, guys, I've got my thing propped up here. They're just reflecting your shitty old thoughts, guys. You understand this? When anyone reflects your thinking, it's your old thoughts. Whatever comes out their mouth is your old thinking. So don't react to it. You thought it. That's why it came out their mouth. They're only reflecting your thinking in what they do and what they say, guys. You need to understand this. Can you manifest a slower metabolism? Yes, guys, say, my metabolism is so slow if you really want to. Can I manifest my baby having certain colour eyes, lol? I can't see why not, Janet. Just say, my baby has such beautiful blue eyes, my baby has such beautiful blue eyes, or whatever it is. See what happens. Get back to us when she or he pops out. Can you manifest without action? Yep, I do it all the time. You're doing it with your mind, guys, not with action. You've been listening to some LOA telling you to take action. How can I manifest a shift? I saw that. It's been 4 weeks without pay. Oh, God. We'll start affirming you've got pay, darling. I get my pay quickly and easily. I always get paid on time. Money comes to me from out of the blue. I make money so easily. I moved to another town, and last week my SP started his 5-year contract in the same city. Oh, excellent. Thank you. I'm spiritual, and your manifesting advice is great and works. Oh, good, darling. Great. Look, guys, we're all spiritual. This is the point I was trying to make in that video. I just don't like these people who are kind of fake spiritualists, okay, who are kind of appropriating shit from religions like Hinduism or whatever, okay, and teaching stuff that they don't even fucking understand. I learned all about chakras at drama school. I know all about fucking chakras, but I'm not believing in it, so I'm not going to teach it. But a lot of people are doing stuff for video views. They've copied from someone else, and they don't even understand where it came from, what it's about, and they're associating it with manifesting. And chakras has got nothing to do with manifesting. Shadow work, thinking you've got a dark side, isn't about manifesting. That's a belief that you have a dark side, which I don't want you to believe in terms of manifestation, because I think that's harmful to think you have a dark side. Yes, you work on your inner child and your old beliefs and your old subconscious thinking from childhood. Yes, absolutely. That's what I talk about on my calls. But I don't believe saying you have a dark side is helpful when manifesting. Then I also don't believe you have to think about any of the universal laws. A lot of people talk about these laws as if they're an actual thing. Who made them up? Where'd they come from? They're made up shit, guys, and people are believing in them. So this stuff that this person asked me about and that I talked about in that video, there's a lot of people talking about it as if they're experts on it, and they don't even understand where it even came from, the 12 universal laws that they're talking about. They don't even understand where chakras came from, and they're talking about them. You know, it just annoys me. There's a lot of fake experts on here, and I don't purport to be an expert, by the way. I'm just talking about my experience. Had a quick cry today, let myself feel, and then I go off to my self-concept and rampage. Yes, darling, Lily. Good for you, darling. I've got 2 dark sides. Oh, do you, darling? Can you give me some affirmations to manifest him to commit, please? He's so committed to me. I'm his one and only. He loves being my man. I manifested something to happen for 4 days, but on the day it didn't happen. What did I do wrong? Darling, you've got to understand that it comes at its own appointed time. If you try and give time frames on things, it normally fucks things up because you get closer and closer to the time and then it no work and then you get stressed. Okay, and then you push it away by thinking, oh, it's not here, it's not here. Oh, I hope it gets here on the time that I set, and then it doesn't. That's why I don't believe in affirming or manifesting on a time frame, guys, but you can if you want. When you revise, do you do it in words, affirmations, or by visualizing how you want it to happen? I do visualize. Like when I revise on the spot, I visualize. What do I do when I revise? I do visualize the scene. I go back to the scene and revise what was said and what was done. I do visualize revision. But also you can say, I've always been loved and wanted. Our relationship has always been perfect, by saying always you're revising. Okay. Hi, Loz. Is it okay to wish SP happy birthday? Or is that messing with the 3D, no contact for months? Look, it's really hard when it's their birthday. I know, guys. I don't know what to say about that one. It's a really hard one. You feel really bad if you don't do it. And then if you do it and you don't get the response you want, it hurts. I just do it with confidence that he's going to be thrilled to hear from you. That's all I can really say about that. I keep affirming I'm thin, but I immediately feel doubt, fake about affirming. You always will, darling. If you're fat, if you're overweight, if you don't like your body, you're going to think the complete opposite because that's the belief you've held about yourself for ages. Don't worry about it. Just say it and say it and say it and say it. You don't have to believe it and you don't have to you just quell those old thoughts. No, fuck, I'm thin as. Okay? Been writing the old story and new story at the same time so I don't miss anything. I should revise. Wonderful, darling, but then throw that fucking old story out and don't focus on it, please. Manifesting 50K in June. Oh, are you, Ann P? 50K subscribers. Oh, guys, everyone go to Ann P Makeup and More, her YouTube channel, so she can get to 50K subscribers by June. Ann P Makeup and More. If you're really into skincare and makeup, it's an excellent channel. I did watch Ann's videos before we had our call together, strangely enough. Can't wait to talk to you on Monday. Oh, who's Jeep Girl? Who are you, darling? How exciting. Should we not manifest contact with SP, instead manifest a relationship? Look, you can do both. It's kind of steps to do the contact, but imagining you're together in your mind in a relationship is the most important. That's the end, okay? You don't have to manifest for the contact if you don't want to. You can just go to the end. Is subconcept very important when wanting to manifest an SP? It's the only important thing, darling. You've got to change you, change them. They're only reflecting your thinking about yourself. What are you thinking about yourself? I'm unlovable. I'm not wanted. I'm not attractive enough for men. Relationships don't work out for me. And they'll just reflect that to you. That's how you created the breakup in the first place. Not sure what to do next after finishing college. Is that a bad affirmation? That is a bad affirmation. I'm not sure what to do. I am so certain of what I need to do after college. I love my new life after college. I'm doing exactly what I need to do after college. Start saying the opposite, darling, the positive. You don't know what it is yet, but it will come about. Don't say, I'm not sure what to do. Then you're perpetuating more negative shit and you'll be more unsure. Ask your subconscious at night what it is you're meant to be doing. You wake up in the morning with the answer, darling. Demand an answer from it. Oh, God, what's going on? No, I don't do live, sorry. I made my 2021 goal, money, in the first 5 months. Oh, did you, darling? I love it. Yay, first time I've caught you really early morning. Oh, wonderful, Erin. And I haven't even launched anything yet, but I've already gotten a request for my business. Have you, Brody? Ah, the business you're getting the furniture for? Wonderful. Good morning. Waiting for SB to come. Oh, are you? They're coming over? Wonderful. Oh, to pick you up. Oh, Steph. Wow. Love it. How to affirm relationship with SP with no contact. Just imagine you're together already, darling. Don't worry about the no contact. It will come about. Just live in the end in your mind that you're together, please. My SP came back and now we are texting. Is it okay if I initiate contact sometimes? Yes, guys, if they're texting you, go ahead. Still with confidence, darling. What's the monkey chasing thing? What do you mean? He's so committed to me. He's so obsessed with me. I love it. I cried today. I've not got paid for 4 weeks. I need a full-time job. Right. I love my full-time job. I've got so much money. I've got more money than I know what to do with. I'm a money magnet. Money comes to me quickly and easily. Start fucking saying that, darling, because you've got broke-ass thoughts and you keep saying, I haven't been paid. I need a full-time job. The more you fucking say that, the more you won't have a full-time job. I have a full-time job. I have more money than I know what to do with. I am a money magnet. Stop saying that shit that you just said in the comment. Are you on YouTube? No, not yet, darling. But I do have a Facebook group, Subconscious Laws. Search for it on Facebook, Subconscious Space Laws, or the link is in my bio, and I save all these lives in there. There's over 130 lives. Plus, I go live on Fridays. Oh, shit. Is that now? Is it Friday? It's Thursday. Tomorrow, I'll be live in the Facebook group. I'm live on Fridays. Nighttime US and morning time UK. I have a lot of trouble visualizing and I don't know why. I can't even see anything at all. That's all right. You might have that thing where you can't visualize. Don't worry about it. Just affirm. Or imagine the telephone technique, someone saying something to you. Or smell. Visualizing is so hard for me. Any tips? Doesn't matter, guys. You don't have to visualize. Just affirm. Lucky you're not saying you're an expert because I'd say you are one of them. Oh, thanks, darling. How to know I'm affirming correctly and how to do it in the mind or speak it out loudly. What? How to know if I'm affirming correctly and how to do it in the mind or speak it. Oh, right. So you're wondering if you should do it in your mind or speak it out loud. Either, darling. It doesn't matter. How to know affirming correctly. So, guys, the thinking it is what's most important. Think it or speak it out loud. It doesn't matter. But I want you to do it with some conviction, some truth, some oomph. Decree a thing. You're not doing it like John and I happily married, John and I happily married, John and I happily married, John. None of that. John and I are happily married. Like you're telling a friend, like you're thinking about it like it's true. Thinking, John and I are happily married. Okay? Like it's a true thing you're telling your brain. It's my birthday today. Oh, happy birthday, darling. I've not got paid for 4 weeks. Oh, Darling, please stop saying you need money. You've got money. I've got so much money. Keep saying that. Success story once again. Ha ha. Oh, Brody coming in thick and fast. You're welcome, Anne. Try and remember something about him and create your own visualization with it. Yes. Oh, thanks for the rose, darling. Me. What are we talking about? I want to become an actress. I believed I was manifesting a role, but someone else got it. Why is that? Well, darling, because you are saying you're becoming an actress. You either are or you aren't. Aren't you? You can't become one. You either are one or you aren't. I'm an actor. I was born like that. Say I am an actor. I am that, not I'm becoming one. Becoming means you're not going to get any roles yet because you're not one yet. Stop saying that. How often do we affirm self-concept and SP? I would like you to do 80% self-concept, 20% SP, like less SP. Okay? Just because you've got to focus on yourself, guys. I booked a call with you on the 1st of June. Also, Loz, I'm so excited. Oh, Gemma, yay! Okay, I've got to get to everyone. I've got to email you all the PayPal link because there's a lot of people I haven't emailed yet, and I don't know who I've got next week. Or the week after. Sorry, guys, it's getting really uncomfortable holding this fucking iPad. I should have plugged it in. What an idiot. I used the lullaby method after your live last night. I don't even know if that's correct, the way I was talking about it. I'll have to look that up. I don't even know if I said that correctly, that it's drifting off to sleep and saying it. I'll have to Google it. I got my credit card paid off out of nowhere. Oh, Brody, did you? Oh, that's the other success story. Wonderful. Hi, Loz. Hit my small business financial goal last night. Made my 3. Oh, where was it 3? Oh, I saw the rest, Andrea. You said. But oh, where was the rest of it? There's so many questions in between. Oh, sorry, darling. I saw the rest of it. Well, that's wonderful. Had a quick cry today, let myself feel, and then go off on my self-concept rampage. Yes, darling. Guys, I'm finding these really hard to read because I'm seeing it through my Wonder Woman. Best things to affirm when your SP doesn't want a relationship or anything serious. I am the only girl he wants. He wants me and only me. He's so committed to me. He loves being my boyfriend. I've been dreaming my SP. Is a good sign, right? Yes, darling, give it that meaning. I believe with my whole heart I was manifesting an acting role. Why did someone else get it today? I just said to you because you said I'm becoming an actress. Stop saying you're becoming it. You either are it or you aren't it. I wouldn't want a doctor operating on me who was becoming a doctor. I'd want them to be a fucking doctor. You either are an actor, darling, or you aren't. Stop saying you're becoming an actress. You're in the state of I'm not it yet, so why would they hire you? That's why. Well, how many days should I say these affirmations until all your negative fucking thoughts go away? Meaning forever. Guys, it's just new thinking. I don't know what to tell you. Hello. When did you start your manifestation journey? You know so much. Oh, thank you, Lily. Darling, it's called fucking my life up royally. Guys, I was naturally manifesting years ago when I was a teenager, then fucked it up by listening to some LOA and The Secret and fucking Abraham Hicks and all that crap. Got hella lost. Then discovered like Joseph Murphy and Earl Nightingale and Napoleon Hill and everything for years. I was listening to all that stuff and they were kind of talking about, you know, you become what you think about. And I was like, okay, it's about thinking, is it? I didn't quite still get it. I was listening to Charles Hannell, blah, blah, blah. And then I discovered Neville and I was like, oh, this guy makes so much sense. You had me checking what day it was. I thought, I just, when I work from home, guys, you just don't fucking know what day it is. Could you please do an affirmation video for money, please? Yeah, I've got 2 of them. There's 2 of them in the TikTok, darling. They've got green headings. Green headings. How can I affirm against abandonment issues? I have always been loved and wanted. Once you've met me, you love me and you can't be without me. I'm too important to lose. Things like that. How can I visualize scenes, etc., but affirming and keeping old story at bay proves difficult? I can visualize scenes, etc., but affirming and keeping old story at bay proves difficult. Guys, it will prove difficult. It's your mind trying to remind you of the old story. It's all it knows. You've just got to blast that motherfucker with the new story. How can I get unblocked? It's hard to stay in a positive state right now. Well, darling, you've just got to imagine that they've not blocked you. You've just got to imagine that you're unblocked. Stop checking it. See, this is the thing about blocked, guys. How do you know you're blocked? The only way you know you're blocked is and to know you're unblocked is to go and check if you're unblocked. The constant checking of seeing if you're unblocked causes more blocking. Because you're assuming when you go check it that you will still be blocked in some way. That's why you're checking. Stop all the checking, guys. I want you to really stop checking socials, checking your messages. Check. Stop doing it because it's literally telling your subconscious mind, oh, this really isn't done yet, is it? I've just got to check if it's, oh, yeah, I'm still blocked. Stop checking it. Just imagine that you're unblocked and stop checking. Your viewers are creeping up, Loz. Oh, 165 people. Yay. I'm always affirming SP as if I'm happily telling my best friend. Yes, guys, happily telling your best friend. That's a great way to affirm. That's lovely. I manifested him back and now he's gone again. Probably because, darling, you didn't get rid of the old story. You haven't been watching my fucking videos. It happens all the time. People get their SPs back and next minute, whoop, they're gone because they're still thinking the old shitty self-concept thoughts they thought when they broke up. Darling, go and watch number 25 in my Facebook group and number 41. 25 is about working on your shitty self-concept that caused the breakup. 41 is about getting rid of that fucking old story that is causing him to go away again. Or her. Go and watch it. Subconscious Laws 25, 41. What are your views on subliminals? I don't know what they're saying. So I don't have any views. I manifest him back. Oh, I saw that one. Okay. You ever manifest someone back and then remember why they needed to leave your life in the first? Yes, they needed to leave your life in the first place, darling, because you caused it. They were just reflecting your shitty thinking about yourself and them. That's why. That's why they left. Sorry, you create your reality. You create the version of the person who turns up. Either you attracted in a bad egg because you were in bad self-concept at the time, or you turn them into a toxic person because of your shitty thoughts about them and you at the time. Sorry, guys, I hate to break it to you, but exes become exes because of your thinking. If you want them back, you can change them. I made a song up, 4 chords, 12 affirmations, and I play it to myself on a loop, all self-concept ones. Oh, wonderful, darling! It's a song with 4 chords and 12 affirmations. I love that! You should put it on the Facebook group, record it and stick it on the Facebook group. I'd love to hear it. Yay, I wish I could bloody well play music. My brother can. It's so annoying. I can't play shit. I overthink a lot and I literally cannot help it. Does that affect my manifestations? Guys, we all overthink. It's just thinking. Don't beat yourself up about it. It's just dominant thinking that's negative more than positive. Don't worry about it. Just affirm against it. That's what your affirmations are for. Just beat that fucker with the new affirmations every time they jump in. Same, we just got to jump back on it. Yes, guys, jump back on it. Oh my God, I love when you go live. Yay! My second call is with you on Friday. I can't wait. Oh, Tanya, yes! I saw that. Doesn't matter if it's 70% or 30%. Look, guys, who knows what's 70 or 80? Don't worry about it. General self-concept affirmation ideas. Look, guys, you can have really general stuff like everything works out perfectly for me. My life is so perfect. Really general. You can have I'm the queen or king of my reality. Everyone does my bidding. Everyone says what I say they're going to say. Everyone thinks what I think they're going to think. I'm the creator of my reality. Those kind of ones about your power. I'm the operative power. And then you can have general ones like I am so loved and wanted. I am chosen. Blah, blah, blah. How many times through the day do we affirm? Just cancel out that old shit, darling. How often do you think negative thoughts? When you're thinking negative thoughts, affirm the affirmations. My SP just Snapchatted me then. Oh, lovely, darling. I love it when they get in contact on the live. Manifest my SP, who was a crush I had very little to do with, messaged me out of nowhere. Love it, darling. Yes, it's drifting off to sleep and repeating one affirmation that confirms the desire is done. What's this? Yeah, it's drifting off to sleep and repeating one affirmation that confirms the desire is done. Yeah, I love that idea. Just repeat the same one as you're drifting off to sleep like a lullaby. Oh, that's the lullaby method? Ah, wonderful. Yes. My SP came back and now we're texting. Oh, I saw that one. What affirmations can I say for confidence? I am so confident in my own skin. I am the most confident girl in any room. Ones like that, darling. When I walk in a room, everyone takes notice. When I talk, everyone listens. I've got to go eat my dinner, guys. I am starving to death. Any more questions? Loz, when did you start manifesting? Oh, God. When I was a teenager, darling. When I was a teenager. I speak my affirmations into my water and focus on them as I drink my water throughout the day. Oh, dear. Please stop doing that. Why don't you just drink your water and then affirm with your mind, which is what you should be doing. Talking to the water does fuck all. And that water manifestation scientific experiment has been very, 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 very disproven. Okay. Apology affirmations, Loz. What, you want an apology? Why don't you just apologise to yourself, Adele? You did it. What do you need the apology for? Go and watch my apology series, How to Get an Apology. But I don't know why you're wanting one. You created it. Go and apologise to yourself in the mirror. In a situation of knowing I'm amazing and worth everything and a boyfriend cheats, how is that a reflection? In a situation of knowing I'm amazing and worth everything and a boyfriend cheats, how is that a reflection of you? Okay, darling. For rudeness, well, if they were rude, darling, you created that. Sorry. Okay, so if the boyfriend's cheating but you think you're the shit, what beliefs do you have about men? What beliefs do you have about relationships? Did anyone in your life, like your parents, cheat? Did you ever have a situation where you were compared a lot to other girls and made you feel you had to compare yourself to others, so you always anticipate someone cheating on you or leaving you for someone else because of the way you were treated as a child? If you're so in your self-concept and you think you're amazing and worth everything, then it has to be one of those kind of things. Your attitude or thoughts about relationships in general, men in general, if it's a relationship with men, or your comparison to other women. Then again, a lot of people come on here and tell me how great their self-concept is, and then when they get on a call with me, I have them in floods of tears when I investigate their fucking core shit that's underneath that fake I'm so amazing and worth everything positivity crap that they're putting on when they're on the call with me. I'm not saying you're faking it, but a lot of the time it's surface. And there's stuff and fears running underneath subconsciously that you're really not aware of. A lot of people aren't aware of their subconscious thoughts, guys, because they're subconscious and they're not aware of the shitty thoughts that are creating their reality. Think about Jennifer Lopez, Khloe Kardashian, Halle Berry. They've been cheated on by every single fucking boyfriend they've ever had. Why? Because they have some kind of belief about men. It's obvious because it happens to them all the time. And yet they seem so amazing and so confident in life and so worth everything. So investigate that, darling. I love this live. You're completely changing my mindset. Oh, good, darling. Yay. Water can be a good listener. Oh, can it, darling? Your bits have helped me gain so much confidence. Thank you so much. My SP keeps calling me. Oh, wonderful neck herpes. Neck herpes. What a name. Neck herpes. Lost weight, new job, great social life, happier in myself, dating amazing man, apology from SP. Oh, Marissa, it's getting better and better, darling. Love it. And you went to that rappers party, famous rappers party. I only got introduced into manifestation a few months ago, but I wish I knew about it sooner. Oh, we all do, darling. We all do. They don't teach this at school for... They don't not teach you this at school for nothing. There is a really famous book, guys, called Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Now, Napoleon Hill wrote a book called Think and Grow Rich. It's about manifesting. He interviewed all the richest people, the top 12 richest people at the time in the 50s and 60s, I think it was, and they all had the same attitude about money, which was, I am steeped in wealth, money comes to me so easily. And they didn't actually want him to publish it. They tried to get it unpublished at first. The second book he wrote got banned. And you know what that book's about? Fear, and how fear runs the world. It only came back into print, I think, about a decade or so ago, a bit longer, maybe in the 90s, and it was banned the whole way through his life. He died and it was still banned. Now, why would they ban a book about fear runs the world? Strange. Because that's how they control you guys. They don't want you to know their shit. The 1% know how to manifest. That's why they're so rich. Okay? How do I get my SP to open up to me? Hang on. Oh, missed it. Person in my life for 15 years, want out of my life without drama, please, Loz. What, Andrea? I can't see it. Can't see the rest. I want a new car and SP to be back. Well, have a visualization of you driving in a new car with your SP, darling. And Dylan James affirmations. Yes, he's lovely. How do I get my SP to open up to me about how he feels towards me? Just say he's constantly telling me how he feels. He's constantly confessing his love to me. Those ones, darling. Are there limits to manifesting? Yes, well, darling, can't turn yourself into a fish. Hey from Ireland. Oh, hi. What affirmation should you use for constant and consistent contact? I have constant and consistent contact from whatever his name is. What books were they again? Think and Grow Rich and Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill is wonderful. He also has a series of lectures on YouTube that you can listen to. There's 2 sets of them, and he's got like an Elmer Fudd kind of voice. He's a wonderful manifester. The book Think and Grow Rich is all about manifesting. It's wonderful. And Outwitting the Devil. It's literally, the book's really weird. It's him having a conversation with the devil, and the devil keeps talking back, and the devil's talking about how he runs the world by using fear in the news and school and etc. and health and blah, 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 medical system. It's an amazing, amazing book. Not many people have read it because it was rare for a while. Thanks for the roses, Gina! Is blocking suggested laws, or does that send the wrong message? Why would you block them? Why would you block them, guys, unless you absolutely have to because you've got absolutely zero self-control and you can't stop checking their socials? What? Or the phone? Why? Why are you guys wanting contact and then blocking them? That makes no fucking sense to me. Using whisper technique to help with feeling close to him and with him already, it's been helping. Oh, yes. You want me and only me. You want to get hard for me. You dream of me every night, don't you, baby? Stuff like that. Wish I could manifest chocolate into my fridge right now. Oh! Don't put it in the fridge. Chocolate in the fridge? There's nothing worse than chocolate in the fridge. I get really offended when someone hands me some chocolate that's been in the fridge. It needs to be soft. Is it true when you say your affirmations in Latin, that's more powerful? Really? In Latin? Who said that? Jesus. I don't know about that. I don't understand Latin, so how the fuck would I understand it? Would you believe this? I have that book in my room, Think and Grow Rich. Go and read it. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful book. Any more questions? SP for 15 years, want them out of my life, what to say? SP for 15 years, want them out of my life, what to say? Okay, so he's no longer in my life. He doesn't pay me any heed anymore. He never talks to me anymore. We no longer see each other. So things like that, darling. What, Nita? Is it okay to block our SP while working on self-concept? Oh, guys, I really don't recommend you block them. I don't know why this is necessary. What do you need to do this for? Have some self-control. But look, if you have to, you have to. Go ahead. SP called yesterday, wanted to see me. Oh, wonderful, Oopsie Daisy. That's great. Good for you, darling. What was the author's name, the money one? Napoleon Hill. Think and Grow Rich is his most famous book, and then Outwitting the Devil is the one that was banned for a long time. That's so sad. He never got to see his book published. Well, I think it got published and it got banned. I think then he died. But Think and Grow Rich was like, made him a multi-millionaire. I mean, it made him super famous. It was one of the best-selling books. And he's one of the, I think, still one of the best-selling books of all time. And when I used to work in a bookshop, we used to put it in the business section. I never realized it was a manifesting book. Because it says Think and Grow Rich. I thought it was about making money, and it is. But it's about everything. It's how to create the life of your dreams. And he interviews Henry Ford and the guy who ran the electric company and all these oil barons and all these people who are uber wealthy in America, and they all say the same thing. They use people who are smarter than them. They employ people smarter than them. They delegate, and they constantly believe money is coming to them. And when they fail, they start again, and they never give up. Never, ever, 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 ever. And they're just steeped in the state of wealth at all times. And they don't assume they're not going to be wealthy. They assume the state of wealth at all times, no matter what happens. Pretty much the gist of the book, but it's years since I read it. I might have paraphrased completely wrong. And they have a set goal. He's all about goal setting as well, Napoleon Hill. A definite aim. He calls it a definite aim, which is kind of like living in the end. Please tell me you keep tomato sauce in the cupboard. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do keep tomato sauce in the cupboard. You're probably not meant to, are you? You're probably meant to refrigerate it after you open it. But chocolate's meant to be room temperature. You can't go to a chocolatier, a really expensive chocolate shop. They won't put it in the fucking fridge. You must be Australian. Only Australians put chocolate in the fridge. Now that I'm with SP, do I keep affirming him the best version because I deserve it? Yes, darling. Don't give up on the affirming the best version, and certainly don't stop affirming your self-concept. That's the most important thing. What's the book about? The Conversation with the Devil. Outwitting the Devil. It's really weird, the book. It's a weird book. Some people say on TikTok, what are some people saying on TikTok? Can you give examples of affirmations for when we're back together? You can say, our relationship is so perfect, our communication is perfect, he's so committed to me, he wants to marry me, whatever you want, how you want it to progress, darling. More please, I love it. Well, what? Why are so many people talking about your content on TikTok? Why are people talking about it? Who's talking about it? Who's talking about my content? I don't know. What's the book about? Conversation with the Devil? Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. I am reading the book at the moment, Think and Grow Rich. Are you? Oh, it's such a good book. I love it. I read it on a yacht in Greece once. I remember I took it on the yacht with me and read it. I was just thinking, what was that book title? I wish someone would say those titles again, and you did. There was another author, Neville. Which book was that? Oh, okay. So Neville Goddard, any of his books, particularly Feeling is the Secret, The Power of Awareness, The Law and the Promise. They are probably the 3 easiest ones. Yeah, real famous. Never heard of him. What are we talking about? Cheers, Loz. Do we repeat the same affirmations if we want contact from SP, or do we use multiple affirmations? I would have a few that you repeat. The repetition is key, guys. Don't have like 50 of them. Should you put a timing on your manifestations? No, I don't believe in doing it. I just don't. Bet you can if you want. Spending the weekend with my new SP. He has been so sweet. Oh, Sarah. Oh, love it. Oh, darling, that's wonderful. Love it. I write on sticky notes and stick them everywhere. Does that help? Yes, darling. Remind yourself constantly of your new self-concept and your affirmations. Stick them all over the fucking shop. Good idea. Oh, you're in Darwin. My cousins live in Darwin. They just had a baby. You probably know them. My cousin Joel just had a baby called Mila, and he lives in Darwin, in Humpty-Doo. Wish I could manifest chocolate into my fridge right now. Oh, I saw that one. Do you believe in scripting? It's just a technique, guys, but you can use it, absolutely. It's just a thinking that matters, but script as well if you want. Just don't script the affirmations. Script the new story. Script what you want to happen, but not affirmations. Do you like DN? I don't know what that is. Affirmations to get him not scared of contacting. Stop saying he's scared of contacting. That's why he is, darling, because you keep fucking saying it. He loves contacting me. He's constantly contacting me. Don't yell at me for putting chocolate in the freezer. Freezer? Oh, my God. I'm not even going to entertain the thought of that. I'm having a tough day today. Well, fucking get back on the horse tomorrow, darling. It's all right. You can have a tough day. It's okay. I feel like I think it, but I can't get rid of the damn doubt. Don't worry about it, guys. Just affirm against it when the doubt jumps in. You don't have to be perfect. Loz, you are more stunning by the day. Oh! You're so lovely to me. All right, guys. I am going to go eat my food. Love you, darling. You're helping me so much. Oh, thanks, the dancing foodie. Oh, sorry. I meant that some creators are sounding exactly like you now. Yes, I know. I have noticed this, but I'm not going to say anything. Imitation is the most sincerest form of flattery. That's all I'll say about that. As the old saying goes, Think and Grow Rich is 99 cents on Google Play Books if anyone needs it. Oh, is it? Wonderful. I'm sure Neville's books would be free on there too. All Neville's lectures are free. Neville Goddard lectures. All his lectures are free. Some of them are really hard slog because he talks about God a lot. But they're all free too as PDFs. All right, guys, I have got to go because I literally am starving to death. Imitated, never duplicated. Oh, thanks, guys. All right, guys, I will see you soon. I'll be live tomorrow on TikTok, nighttime US, and then morning time UK and midday, is it? Australia time, nighttime. I will be live on the Facebook group, in the Facebook group, Subconscious Laws. So click the link in my bio, guys, Subconscious Laws, or go to Facebook and look for it. Enter your details about how you saw me on TikTok if you're not a member already. So I know you're not a spammer, and I'll be live in Facebook tomorrow, and then Friday night US time in Facebook too, and then back on TikTok on Saturday. All right, guys, and if you want one-to-one coaching, there's a link there, and do follow me. I go live twice daily. All right, guys, bye. I love you. Bye. Thanks for joining me. Bye.